Hi, Kendra. My name is Veronica. I'm a social work intern here with this agency, um, and I'll be working with you. Let's start with introducing or telling me a little bit about yourself. Oh, and I'm sorry. Whatever we discuss here today will be confidential. It'll stay between us, unless you are talking about harming yourself or harming others, then I will have to report that. But other than that, everything that's discussed here today will be confidential. So, yes, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Kendra. I'm 16. I live in Mesa, Arizona. Um, I was born in Tempe. My parents were born in Mexico. My mom moved to Nogales when she was a teenager, and that's where my parents met. And my parents had me at a really young age. I have two siblings. Roy is 13. Madeline is 9. And unfortunately, recently, oh, excuse me, my father passed away when I was 8 years old. Me, Roy, and Madeline were in the car when our car was hit by another car on the highway. Our car flipped. Me and my siblings were okay for the most part, but my father passed away, which led to my mother struggling. She did everything she could. My mom actually she started drinking to deal with, everything. And I kind of had to step up and help take care of my siblings. So it's just been really hard for me, but I did get the hang of things pretty quickly. And I was kind of able to maintain for a while.
Wow, Kendra. Wow, no, first off, I'd just like to say thank you for sharing, and I'm very sorry to hear about the passing of your father. I know that has not been easy for you, and especially having to step up and sort of, kind of parent your siblings in the absence of your father or the passing of your father. Um, so, yeah, my deepest condolences for that. Um,
Yeah,
I hear what you're saying, and I hear, so I imagine what brings you here today, but I'd like to ask from your perspective, what brought you here today?
well, my grades in school have been on the decline. Since my father passed, I'm having a really hard time staying awake in class. My teachers kind of felt bad for me, so, they know what's going on at home and I don't know. My mom's been having a hard time like managing the home and you know, it's yeah, it's just been really challenging for me. I thought I was doing a pretty good job of taking care of things, but I'm definitely having a hard time and because of my mom's drinking, like I had to work and provide for my family, and for a little while my grades got better. Um, especially while we had like a family friend staying with us, but uh yeah, I'm just really struggling. Um, and I don't have anybody to talk to.
Understand. I'm very happy that you're here today, so that we can definitely put you on that path so we can work through some of the concerns you're having. And it's definitely a lot for a 15-year-old Kendra. So please don't be too hard on yourself. You doing an amazing job, very resilient. Tell me a little bit more about home life and where do you live?
So because of everything that happened with my dad and my mom and my siblings and our family friend, uh well, I came home from school one day and the stove was on fire. And so I guess my mom was trying to make something to eat and she fell asleep. I don't know. I called 911 and the fire department showed up. And because of that, me and my siblings were removed from the house and we're all in separate foster care, like families now. And I miss my siblings and I really want to be there for them. And I know we can get through this. I think my mom just needs some help, but that's not my problem. Like I'm here for me.
Definitely. And it sounds like mom is definitely carrying a lot and um, it's really it's a lot for her and as a result it's, a lot for you all to carry. Um, so are you living with mom now or are you in a separate home? I know you said the siblings were in different homes. Are you in a stable living environment?
Yeah, so I live with a foster family. They gave me a phone so that I can talk to my mom and my siblings. They're really nice people. I get along with my new foster sibling, Tanya. I go to school. I'm working on my grades so that I can go to college. Like I really want to be a lawyer, because I want to take care of my family. But I've been struggling with nightmares, and I really miss my mom and I really miss my siblings, and I just want to get better so that I can go home and be with my family and make sure that my mom and my siblings are okay. I miss my dad a lot too,
Yeah.
but I believe that he's looking down on me and my family, and I really think we're gonna get through this like as a family.
Yes. So it sounds like you have strong faith, and that's sort of what's carrying you through and helping you along. How is your support system?
It's okay. Like I said, my foster family is really nice. I have teachers at school that, obviously really care about me. Other than that, you know, I'm oh my aunt too. She helps with uh it's reassuring to know that she's helping take care of my siblings. Um, I spend a lot of time with my foster parents, and they have a dog, and I also hang out with my new foster sister. We go to the park and we write poetry. um I also have a couple friends at school that I eat lunch with, so things are okay.
That's amazing. That's definitely amazing. I mean, definitely during grief, you still want to, try to surround yourself with, support and goodness, as much as possible. So you mentioned friends at school. Tell me a little bit more about school and your grades, your favorite subject. Fill me in a little bit.
Yeah. So I really like learning about science. Sometimes I find plants and animals in my new neighborhood and like I try to identify them. um I definitely miss cooking for my family, but my foster family, they let me cook, so that's something else that interests me. I find recipes like online, or recipes that I know about from when I was a kid, and you know, I those are the things that I enjoy. Oh, my GPA is a 3.0 right now, but I got to do a little bit better so I can go to a good school.
Well, you're definitely on the right path. So kudos to you, Kendra, for that. Um, Sounds like, in the midst of the grief, there are still some good things to be excited about. But I know what brings you here today is sort of the grief that you're struggling with and the sadness. Um, and that's definitely what we want to support you with and give you, um, help in those areas so that you're no longer feeling that. And even when those moments do occur, that you have the tools that you need to get through those things. So you're definitely in the right place. And it's been a pleasure meeting you. Um, so we'll start as we end. We'll start to schedule some therapy classes for you if you're open to that. And they're confidential as well, and we can start working with you and um, just helping to support you through your grief and your current situation. So if that sounds good, we'll get you scheduled for that, and I look forward to speaking with you and seeing you at our our next meetup. So, any questions for me or
No, I don't have any questions. You've been very helpful, and I also look forward to seeing you again.
thank you. I'll talk soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye.